Why do you terrorize that woman?
Terrorize her? Every time I go to grab a cookie or something, it's gone. She feeds the whole neighborhood.
I thought feeding the neighborhood was your thing. You went for $75 the other night at the ice cream truck. Those kids played you like a fiddle.
Charlie Daniels couldn't play me like a fiddle. I did it because I wanted to. Remember when we were kids? The coach used to buy us ice cream if we won.
But you're not the coach.
Their coach don't go for spit.
And none of those parents are going to get speeding tickets reaching into their pockets either.
So what do I owe this pleasant call to?
How can you be so sure that it's a pleasant call?
Because it's 7:45 and your shift started at 6. If there was a problem, I would have got a wake-up call a long time ago.
Last night, Rocco was at the Signal 8 saloon with a couple of guys from his firehouse. Jimmy McNally and his cousin Pat were there drinking off duty, and 3 bikers come in. Bike breaks out. When my guys arrive on the scene, there's 3 wrecked Harleys. Jimmy's cousin's out cold. 1 biker's gone on foot. McNally and the 2 other bikers were thrown through Karen Capella's beauty shop window. They're all at St. Luke's. Jimmy and his cousin will be okay. The bikers are in ICU, under arrest in ICU. Both bikers have felony warrants. Out of the 22 people there, nobody saw nothing, and Karen Capella says she has it all on video.
Yes, I was here earlier to see you when that oversized goon of yours threw me out of your office for telling the truth. I am not scared of you or any of your Goomba assistants. My shop was demolished, and I'm holding you and your Playboy brother responsible for this. Hey, Tina. What? What do you mean little Bianco Glass is there? No, I did not call them. I think I know who called them. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. You just make sure all that broken glass is swept up, all right? All right, bye. Do not think that by covering this up with money that this is over. I am sick and tired of you people thinking that you can do whatever you want. The rest of this town, including that chicken shit mayor of ours, may roll over and do tricks for you, but I know who you are.
Big Bruce, how's the owner of the number 2 dealership in Suffolk County doing this morning?
Number 2? I sold more cars than any other dealership on Long Island for 13 consecutive years.
Well, Ned Fleury over at Chevy sent us an ad for a full back cover 3 days ago. It says on the top of the ad, Long Island's #1 car dealership. I have his copy and his check right in front of me.
Yeah? Well, put it behind you. It's history. How much is the check?
$375.
Well, my girl's on her way over to your office with $400 cash. And she's going to continue to come for the next 52 consecutive weeks. Also, I want to make a donation to your cadets. You know, for the camping trip. Will Ned Fleury do that?
You know you're my buddy, but Fleury will go nuts.
Fleury is nuts. So are you if you don't take care of Big Daddy Bruce. I pay cash. All the time, every time.
You got to give me your word that this stays between us.
Son, my lips are sealed tighter than a clam's ass in the wintertime.
Then, I need you John Hancock on these.
Hancock, Tina, not Handcock. John Hancock was the President of Congress when the Declaration of Independence was adopted. He signed his name large and flamboyant, hence the phrase John Hancock.
Well then, who's John Hancock?
That's John Hancock. $42 an hour and this asshole's jerking off. Freddie!
Yeah, boss, what's up?
Listen, at the end of the shift, grab a hold of Tommy and tell him if his brother's kid don't get his shit together, he's gone.
Why? What happened, boss?
He's fucking in the John 2-3 times a day, jerking off.
No, boss. He had his guts removed. He had some kind of cancer or something.
If that was the case, he wouldn't need a magazine to shit. Use your head. The little prick's jerking off. Take care of it, or you, him, and Tommy will be sitting home jerking off together.
I'm sorry, boss. I'll take care of it.
These guys are unbelievable. What's this?
That's the material bill for the Scudder Ave job.
Yeah, T, I can read. Why am I getting a bill on this job I haven't even started yet?
Aww.
Hey, how you been?
Good, Mr. D. How's Mrs. D? Please tell her I was asking for I just need one more John Hancock.
Commissioner, how are you, my friend?
Hey, Nick, my girls had a great time at the concert. This is why I feel so bad.
You feel bad because your daughters had a good time?
I feel bad because every time I ask you for a favor, you come through with flying colors. You ask me for a favor, I can't deliver.
I didn't ask you for anything, and you're denying me.
I know the board wants to shut down a couple of your events, but I can't overrule them. They all get their own vote.
Dennis, do you think I would ever ask you to jeopardize your job? A job, may I add, that I helped put you in? I just want you to present my paperwork at the meeting. It's all laid out. I've answered all their grievances with facts, fireworks, closing time, food, permits, and the demolition derby.
That's great, Nick.
Not to mention, there is a petition in there with signatures of 91% of the voting residents within a half a mile of the park supporting the entire event. And then, to drop the icing on the cake, present them with this before the vote. It's marked proof.
Proof?
Hey, bro, here on time.
What went down last night?
I don't know what happened. All I know is I woke up with $2,300 in my pocket.
I'll tell you what happened. Rocco was playing buck dice with Johnny Boy DeFranco and Anthony Chiarella. Then this little blonde comes in. McNally and his cousin come in already cockeyed, and right away McNally starts with his mouth. Rocco jumps up and knocks the two of them out cold with 2 punches.
That's what I heard Chiarello yell. He's killing him. I went outside and there's this monster biker choking McNally to death. As much as I wanted to let him finish the job, I grabbed that guy from behind and got him to drop McNally. We got toe-to-toe, and this guy was one of the toughest guys I ever fought. Finally, I jumped on the hood of the car and drop-kicked him through Capella's window.
So how did McNally end up going through the other window?
His ego must have been more bruised than his face, because the next thing I know, he pulls this thing out on me.
So you're telling me that if there is a videotape, all it would show is you saving a drunken police officer, and then the other police officer wrongly drawing his weapon out on you?
That's how it happened.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Paulie, make sure this gets back to its rightful owner. I'm going to need you around tonight. You busy?
Nah, my cell's on. Just text me.
I like that.
Nick's my brother. Not biologically, you know. His family took me when I was 8 years old, and I loved them like they're my own. If Nick says do it, I do it. No questions asked. Well, sometimes I ask questions, but he only answers if he wants to. Nick supports me in anything I do, and I love him for that. Are people going to see this?
We hope so.
Oh, well, while I have your attention, I'd like to let you know that I have just expanded my mobile department store by adding a full line of fine jewelry. This week, and this week only.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm getting a little plug-in.
You can't be getting plugs. You drive a car with hot merchandise. Are you kidding? Pull the plug on his plugs.
Are we still rolling? Also, this week in our household department, we have flashlights on sale for $2.99. Batteries not included.
Nick's my brother. Not biological. His family took me in when I was 8, and I love them like they're my own. Whatever Nick wants, he gets. No questions asked. Well, I asked some questions, but he doesn't have to answer if he doesn't want to. Nick supports me in everything I do, and I love him for that. Are people going to see this?
I hope so.
Now that I got your attention, my mobile department store has expanded to a full line of fine jewelry. This week and this week only.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm getting a plug.
You can't be getting him plugs. You drive a cab with a trunk full of stolen merchandise. Are you kidding me? Pull the plug on this plug.
Are we still rolling? In our household department, I have a sale on flashlights, $2.99. Batteries not included.